If there was a dream, Mike AUBE had the uncanny ability to know where the pots of money were to make those dreams come true. Whether it was in the Katahdin region or down east or in the greater Bangor area, he knew the agencies, he knew the funding sources, and most importantly, he knew how to write the grants to get someone's attention in Augusta or Washington. Mike was also a key part of the group that helped make the building we're in tonight a reality.
You know, that's true. The Cross Insurance Center might not be here if it wasn't for Mike's contribution. Of course, Mike had been an advocate for replacing the old Civic Center and auditorium for more than 20 years when he was on the City Council. So many of the things that he accomplished, people never saw. For instance, the town of Lincoln lost its #1 customer for its water when the mill closed. Poland Spring came to Mike. Mike worked with them and with the community, and now there are trucks pulling out of Lincoln with Lincoln Water, creating jobs and helping that community pay for its infrastructure.
No was never an option with Mike AUBE. Mike always worked to find a solution to whatever the issue was. A number of coastal communities were struggling with economic development and broadband. We took the issue to Mike. Mike was one of the very first individuals to bring the coastal broadband issue online front and center.
There are people working today that wouldn't be working if it hadn't been for Mike AUBE. Workforce training, I think, was a big deal. Mike was always out front on that, making sure that we had our workers ready to take on the new jobs that were coming with the new economy. And Michael had a way of pulling everybody together to work in unison, which sometimes is like herding cats, but Mike was able to make sense of it.
Anyone can tell you about the professional Michael AUBE, but let me tell you about the personal Michael AUBE. He's a wonderful husband, great dad, wonderful grandfather. He is a very giving person. Just a little aside, we hadn't intended to come to Bangor. Took the interview and he accepted the job, but I was a basket case because I didn't want to move from Washington, D.C. On the drive back to my parents' house in Massachusetts, it was a Howard Johnson's. He stopped and he was going to call and say, okay, I've changed my mind. I don't want to take the job. The telephone was broken. There were no cell phones back then, and that's why we ended up here in Bangor. I had a friend who used to say you should bloom where you're planted. And I think Michael has bloomed where he's been planted. Even as Michael, because he loves Maine, has worked his whole life to advance Maine, his family is still the most important thing in the world to him.
It's our hope that many of the people here tonight will take inspiration from what Mike has accomplished and will become involved in the communities in which they live, work, and play. Mike, thank you for the inspiration, and hopefully you'll serve as a guiding light into the future.
You know, Mike, if there was a short list for the Dowd Award, you wouldn't be on it, you'd be on top of it.
Mike, congratulations on winning the Dowd Award. You are most deserving.
Michael, I'm really pleased and proud to be able to be here congratulating you on your award. It's well-deserved, well-earned. You have a great legacy of economic development, but more importantly, bringing people and communities together.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
We invite you to stand and join us in honoring
This year's Norbert X. Dowd Award winner,
Michael AUBE.